Chapter 01. Introduction to Creation of the Universe. The big question of everything, one of the most amazing questions humans have ever asked, is how did everything begin? When you look up at the night sky and see thousands of stars, or think about the Earth spinning in space, it's natural to wonder how it all started. This question has fascinated people for thousands of years, from ancient cave dwellers to modern rocket scientists. Long ago, people didn't have telescopes or computers to study space. They created beautiful stories and myths to explain the stars, sun, and moon. These stories often included powerful gods who shaped the world with magic. While these tales were imaginative, they weren't based on scientific evidence. Today, we have incredible tools to study the universe. We can see galaxies billions of miles away, measure the temperature of distant stars, and even detect invisible radiation left over from the beginning of time. This has led scientists to develop theories based on real evidence about how everything started. The most widely accepted scientific explanation today is called the Big Bang Theory. But it's not the only idea people have had. Throughout history, brilliant thinkers have proposed many different theories to solve this cosmic puzzle. What exactly is the universe? Before we explore how the universe began, let's understand what we mean by universe. The universe is literally everything that exists. This includes all of space, the empty areas between planets, stars, and galaxies, stretching in every direction. All of time, the past, present, and future. All matter, everything you can touch, from tiny atoms to massive stars and planets. All energy, light from the sun, heat from fire, electricity, and even the energy in your body. The universe is incredibly vast. Our closest star neighbor, besides the sun, is so far away that light from it takes over 4 years to reach us. Even though light travels at 186,000 miles per second, and that's just our nearby neighborhood. The observable universe contains billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars. Major theories about how the universe started. The Big Bang Theory, it was developed. 1927 to 1929 key scientists. Georges Lemaitre, Belgian priest and physicist, and Edwin Hubble, American astronomer. What it says about 13.8 billion years ago? Everything in the universe was squeezed into a point smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. This point was incredibly hot and dense, hotter than anything we can imagine. Then, in less than a second, it began expanding extremely rapidly in an event called inflation. During this expansion, space itself grew bigger, carrying matter and energy with it. As the universe expanded, it cooled down, allowing the first atoms to form. Over millions of years, gravity pulled these atoms together to create the first stars and galaxies. Why scientists believe it? There's strong evidence supporting this theory. You can see that galaxies are moving away from us, suggesting the universe is still expanding. Scientists have also detected something called cosmic microwave background radiation, leftover heat from the Big Bang that fills all of space. What makes it special? This theory explains many observations about our universe. From why it's expanding, to why it has the mix of elements we see today. Steady-state theory, when it was developed. 1948 key scientists, Fred Hoyle, Thomas Gold, and Herman Bondi. British astronomers. What it says? The universe has always existed and always will exist, looking pretty much the same throughout all time. According to this theory, as the universe expands, new matter continuously appears to fill in the gaps, keeping the overall density constant. There was no beginning, and there will be no end. Why? It seemed appealing. Many scientists liked this idea because it avoided the question of what came before the beginning. It also seemed more elegant to have an eternal, unchanging universe. Why it lost support? In the 1960s, scientists discovered the cosmic microwave background radiation, which strongly supported the Big Bang Theory. The steady-state theory couldn't explain this discovery, so most scientists abandoned it. Religious creation stories, that's when it started. Ancient times, found in many culture sources. Religious texts like the Bible, Torah, Quran, and creation myths from various cultures. What it says? A divine being or beings intentionally created the universe. In many versions, this creation happened relatively recently, thousands rather than billions of years ago, and occurred through supernatural power rather than natural processes. The phrase ex nihilo means out of nothing. The idea that God created everything from nothing. Why people believe it? This belief is based on faith, religious teachings, and sacred texts. Many people find comfort and meaning in the idea that the universe was created with purpose and intention. It's different from science. Unlike scientific theories, creationism is based on faith rather than physical evidence that can be tested and measured. Multiverse theory. When it developed, late 20th century to present, key thinkers, various physicists and cosmologists, studying quantum mechanics. What it says? Our universe might be just one of countless universes existing at the same time. Each universe could have different physical laws. In some, gravity might work differently, or atoms might not exist at all. This collection of universes is called the multiverse. Why? It's interesting. This theory could explain why our universe seems perfectly designed for life. Instead of being incredibly lucky, we simply happen to live in the one universe where conditions are right for stars, planets, and living things to exist. Current status: this is still largely theoretical. We have no way to directly observe other universes, so it remains a fascinating idea that scientists are still exploring. Oscillating universe theory, when it was proposed. Early 20th century key supporter, Richard Tolman, American physicist. What it says? The universe goes through endless cycles. It starts with a big bang, expands for billions of years, and gravity eventually pulls everything back together in a big crunch. After the big crunch, another big bang begins the cycle again. This has been happening forever and will continue forever. The appeal. This theory avoids having a true beginning or end, which some people find philosophically satisfying. Current problems: recent observations show that the universe's expansion is actually speeding up, not slowing down as this theory would require. This makes an oscillating universe seem unlikely. Naturalistic evolution. Purely natural process. When it developed, 20th century supporters. Most modern scientists? What it says? The universe began through natural processes. Like the Big Bang, without any supernatural intervention. Everything we see today, stars, planets, and life, developed through natural laws of physics, chemistry, and biology over billions of years. Evidence. This view is supported by evidence from astronomy, studying stars and galaxies, physics, understanding forces and particles in biology, evolution of life. Simulation theory, when it was proposed. Early 21st century key philosopher Nick Bostrom. What it says? What if everything we experience, Earth, the stars, our entire universe, is actually an incredibly advanced computer simulation? According to this idea, some superintelligent civilization created our reality as a simulation, much like how we create video game worlds. Why it's discussed? As our own computer technology advances, some people wonder if a sufficiently advanced civilization could create simulations so realistic that the beings inside wouldn't know they were simulated. Current status. This remains purely philosophical speculation with no way to test or prove it. Solar system formation. Nebular hypothesis, when proposed. 1796, who proposed it? Pierre-Simon Laplace, French mathematician. What it explains. This theory specifically explains how our solar system formed from a large, rotating cloud of gas and dust called a nebula. Gravity caused this cloud to collapse and spin faster, eventually forming the sun at the center and planets in orbit around it. Important note. This theory explains our local solar system. It's not the entire universe, but it's an important piece of understanding how cosmic structures form. Understanding how the universe began helps us answer fundamental questions about our existence. It tells us where we came from, how we fit into the cosmic story, and what our place might be in the grand scheme of things. The Big Bang Theory, supported by decades of scientific evidence, suggests we live in a universe that's been evolving for nearly 14 billion years. The atoms in our bodies were forged in the hearts of ancient stars that lived and died long before our solar system existed. In a very real sense, we are made of stardust. Yet questions remain. What caused the Big Bang? Came before it? Are there other universes? These mysteries keep scientists excited and searching for answers. Whether you find meaning in scientific explanations, religious beliefs, or philosophical ideas, the question of cosmic origins connects us all. It reminds us that despite our differences, we share the same curiosity about existence that has driven human inquiry for thousands of years. As we continue exploring space and developing new technologies, our understanding of the universe's beginning will undoubtedly continue to evolve, bringing new wonders and mysteries to contemplate. Next video, Chapter 02, Big Bang Theory Explained. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. JF SciTech.